Hey, welcome. Am I shy? No, don't be shy. Hey, welcome to the series. This is Axel. This is my Axel documentary with AB Apan. And today is my second time actually making an outdoor video. Yesterday was my first time, but all thanks to the rain and the wind, I had to run helter skelter. But today I'm back again. And we're going to be speaking about today, we're going to be talking about the top paying skills for Nigerian students. But if you go to YouTube, you see a lot of those videos. They're almost everywhere. High paying skills, how to make $1,000 a day and all the stuff. But before we actually start that, let's look at something that is very underrated. No one is talking about it. Nobody's actually talking about that for students. Now, the main purpose of you being in the university, in school, is for you to get a degree, right? Every other thing, the sports, the games, everything is extracurricular. Okay, so if you're wondering why I look like the low budget version of 50 Cent, yeah, my name is Aviapan and I am a fresh graduate. It's really crazy how a few years ago I was like a fresher, and then all of a sudden, like 5 years after, I'm like gangster. Oh, sorry, I'm like Odogu, and all of a sudden I'm back again to being a fresher, but just in a different market, in a different scenario. Okay, so I'm a fresh graduate from the Department of Civil Engineering, and I'm here to share some insights with you. I am also the brand strategist and founder of Color.com. Color is a branding and digital marketing agency here in Nigeria. First thing, before you learn a skill, what is the first thing you have to do? This is for beginners. If you're a fresher, you're just getting into school and you're wondering, what do I do to sustain myself? The first thing you do as a fresher is not to start learning skills, learning top end skills. My own recommendation is the first thing you do is calm down phase, relax, learn about your environment. Depending on whichever campus you're in, Uniport, Unilag, wherever you are, learn about your environment. You don't want to buy a new phone and 2 days after you're back to square one. You don't also want to buy an Apple or a laptop and then before you know it, it's all gone and your tech journey will end before you even start. First thing, learn about the environment. Is this place, how safe is it? Where can I get access to power supply? Where do I charge the hair? Just learn about your environment. You're comfortable with the environment. Then after that, the second thing is just understand campus life. You're in a new environment, try to understand campus life. What is this campus about? Like, what am I doing here? How is before you were in the house, your parents are thinking about you, providing food for you. Now you are here all stuck alone. Just try to understand, the campus life. And then whichever skill you feel like you want to do, please research on that skill. Like, take your time. Use Google, use ChatGPT, research on that skill extensively. Don't be like me. So recently, I felt like I've made it in life, I have the confidence, I'm this and that, and I jumped into a skill that I refused to learn extensively on that skill. I just felt like I knew it because I had a lot of friends in that space and I felt like, okay, I could leverage on them, but I didn't do my personal research and I lost a lot of money. So I should have done my research, but I did not. I felt like my friends got me covered. And in reality, your friends do not got you covered because the variations. Because it's different for everyone. Your friend might have like some money, but you do not have a lot of money. You have to learn these skills and find out like what method do I come in? How do I make this work for myself? So research on the skill that you are about to. Then also look out for communities. If you're into cake, if it's a cake design, cake what? Cake design, yeah. How many bakers you have on campus? Try to find those communities. If you're a fashion person, excuse me, what is the fashion community like? It's like full tech, what's the tech community like on your campus? Who do you reach out to? What do they do? How does it work? You've not started yet, though. Don't start is just find these communities, get close to them. When you now reach this community, in this community, that's where you find the next thing we are going to be talking about. And that is mentorship. Mentorship. People really underestimate the power of mentorship. I have been mentored on some aspects, especially in business development. But I think when I started graphic designs and web designs, I did it all on my own. It was like a DIY process. I didn't have any mentorship. And very, I say unto you, the first month I suffered, like my life, it was crazy. The first month I just went all in learning YouTube. YouTube is good. It's a good place to start, but at some point you need mentors, a specific person. The first one I was just like random Google searches, how to create this, how to create WordPress. I read a lot of materials. It didn't work out well. Then along the line, I hopped into one channel. I think the guy was called Hogan Cho. He's a Chinese guy. I could follow his videos and that gave me a mega head start. And then 2 months after using his YouTube videos, I still met my friend King. He was a colleague here in school. So meeting with him was like physical one-on-one. It's like he showed me a lot of things. And what he showed me in the space of like 1 month was like a major leap. It was way better than the YouTube. It was way better than the Google stuff I was doing. It gave me like this just someone that you can reach out to and that can help you. So do not despise the importance of mentorship. It will save you years of spending and time. It will give you a mega leap, a mega head start. So do not despise mentorship. Find a mentor for that field that you want to go into. Then, while you're still waiting, learn and master time management. Time management is very underestimated. I think I'll talk about it in a whole new video, how to manage your time as a student. Time management is really, really underestimated. A lot of students don't calculate their time. They just go straight in. I wake up in the morning, go to class, do this, do that, meet up with friends, and before you know it, it's evening. At that point, you just realize, oh, it's evening, you're tired, very, very tired. You go to bed, wake up, and the cycle continues. 1 year, 2 years, 4 years after, you're still on autopilot. Do not be that person. Stop for a second. Master, learn about your time. Have a paper where you calculate, what am I doing every day? How many hours am I spending on this? What's the amount of time I spend in lectures? Calculate your time. Just learn about your time. Master it. Know the free times you have, because it is during those free times that you can use to fix in the process of learning your skills. And also, if you don't master your time appropriately, you realize that you start the skill, you're doing very well, but at the end of it, while you're doing well with your skill, your academics is now suffering very, very well. So do not be that person. You don't want to have a perfect skill and then at the end of it, you miss out on the one thing that brought you to the university. So please master time management. Take your time, learn about time management and master it. And then let's see the last thing we have here. And then when you're done with that, this should be like 1 year after you're about to enter your second year. You can now start. From what you've learned, you have a mentor now. You understand how your environment works. You know where to find lights and it's safety of your properties. You now have like the right skill. You know what skill you want to do. Then you have a community. You have people that are really gingering you. By now they have gingering you. You know who you can reach out to if you have issues. Then you can start. And when you start, follow the time management. No, this is lecture time. This is reading time. And this is the time I have to build my skill. Take it easy. You don't want to blow like me. 50 Cent has not blown yet. Take your time and just keep it cool. And years later, you'll be glad that you started to, and you're doing something very relevant with your life. And another thing about having a skill on campus is the fact that it gives you a higher sense of purpose. You're not just on autopilot. You have a higher sense of purpose. You have something that you're dedicated to. You have something that is keeping you inspired, and it's worth trying. So if you're still here, please look for the subscribe button, turn on notifications so that you can get more inspiring videos and you can watch my entire documentary on my experience here in AXU. So see ya later and bye. Wow, that was easier. No, that was hard. And I don't know why I still look like 50 Cent that has not made it yet. What's up? Thank you guys. You guys just